Hi Manasseh, I'm going to show you how to create your record properly in Adobe Illustrator. You should know how to select fonts for that, and how to then bring in the colors that you've actually chosen for your color palette, so you're not just making up new colors. See, this blue up here doesn't connect to this teal color down here, so you have to decide which way you're heading with it. And you can see if you zoom in that it's all bitmap, so it's clearly been done by hand and not in Illustrator. So if I hold down the Shift key and create a circle, so I want to go for the same size circle that you've created, I'll give it a black outline or a different color so that you can see it, and with a hollow center so that I can see what's underneath. I've locked your logo into the background, so I'll show you how I did that in a sec as well. So object lock selection, so that's how I can lock a selection, and then object unlock all if I want to unlock stuff as well. So I've got my circle, copy paste, and then I'm going to reduce it for the smaller one. And see, the pink line is showing me that it's all lining up, so that's about right there. Copy paste again and reduce again. And then again. And one last time. All right, so when I get all those circles, I'm going to select them all, and then I'm going to go to align and align on horizontal. What you should really do if you're doing a circle is align it in the center as well. So that's how it would look if everything was aligned, because then these are all going to be perfectly aligned with each other with the thickness of the band going all the way around. So you can alter it however you like. You can change it. I'll just make the whole thing slightly smaller. There we go. Okay, so then the outside one, you have black. So then you just start filling the colors. So that one will be black. And I'll take it off to the side now. So that one's black, and then the next one will be, I'm guessing it will be the color from what you have in your color palette. So that's the color there. And then the next one will be the next color, which is the orange. And then the next one will be the yellow. And then the next one will be white. Okay, and so we want a black outline here as well. All right, so you've got most of it there. Also with the lines, you've got outlines on yours as well, so I'll put those back in. And I'll give them all a black stroke. Just make sure they're a consistent thickness that you have there. So you've got that. And then you've got these white areas here, so that bit will be a little bit more fiddly. So with the rectangle tool, I would just probably do a rectangle, and then I would flip it. And then I'd actually see if I can add anchor points. So I wonder then if then I can sort of move it in, but you want to smooth it, so you want to have corners on it, so you can do something like that. And the same on the other side. And smooth it. And then I can select these two. So with my direct selection tool, I select on the background and then I select on this one here and I go Object, Arrange, Center Back. And I will move everything out of the way. So I'm taking it off the board now. So now that panel is sitting behind there. And then I will give this a black outline as well, which I didn't do before. So that will sit like that. And then this one, you can also do the same thing by adding the point, but zooming in. And then you can move that as well. And when you see this point here, then you can curve that as well. And then move these in a bit more. So play around with that till you have that right. Make that a white fill. So, and you can play around with this edge till you're happy with it. And you can even do the rounded corners on there as well. So I'll leave that for you and you can copy and paste and repeat that. So now that I've got the record and I can see that this needs the same thickness of line. So Object, Arrange, Bring to Front. Should be sitting at the front. So this line here is 0.353. Same. And this one needs to be 0.353. So you've got the same thickness. All right, so now you've got all those objects together. I'll do Control Y. So I'm looking at the wireframe. I'm just going to, I would always keep your main version so that if you want to use it as a pattern or something somewhere else and you want a full version, you can do that. And then I'm going to do a rectangle. And I'm going to take that across the whole image. I'll go back to Control Y and then I'll show you what happens next. So you select all of this and use a shape builder tool. And if I click over this and into here, it's going to make that into a shape, and that one. And what it does is it separates the lines here so they all finish here. So then with my direct selection tool, which is the white arrow from the tool palette, double click, and then I have my logo there. So if you want to make this hollow or leave it as it is, you've got this. You can play around with the size, the width of that. You can rotate it around to create another one. You might want to make it a little bit smaller than that, and you can certainly smooth it down a bit to make it more effective, but they're the basic tools that you have. When you do select your font, make sure that you are using the colors in your tool palette as well so that it matches your logo. So I hope that helps you. Thanks. Bye.